Hey there, it's Tom here. Thought I'd do this video to catch up with you all. Sort of go on what I've been up to, really. I've been somewhat absent from YouTube. You know me, I like to take little breaks from YouTube. The main reason why is because sales are just abysmal. And I know that people moan about sort of, oh, I've had no sales day here and there, but this is the worst sales I've had since I started 10 years ago. Yeah, it's bad. Sales nosedive really the end of August, early September, and I was banking on a good Christmas and it just never came. Don't know what is going on. Well, I do know what's going on. We're heading into a recession, basically, and people are tightening, the purse strings based upon increases in energy prices and overspending during lockdowns, and people went wild. I mean, people went wild back then and overspent, and they're paying the price now. That, and also that I think that people kind of bought everything that they wanted during that time. So now they're enjoying their freedom, they're going out and they're doing stuff. They're not sat on eBay or Amazon looking for stuff. Also, I'll do another video about the death of media, but really physical media is on its arse. It's bad. It's really bad. I mean, as Brum Reseller says, 2022 is the year of the bundle. Bundles seem to still do okay, and niche stuff does okay, but general media, two factors, which I will go into another video, just the proliferation of streaming services, and people have just watched everything that they could. They've lapped it up when they were stuck at home during lockdown. They're not sitting at home watching TV. They're out enjoying themselves, enjoying their lives. And the second thing is the big boys are getting, bigger. So they're muscling out the little guys, and also with people not buying as much, they're playing the race to the bottom, to the lowest, who can be the lowest price. So it means that it's just so difficult. I mean, most of the time I'm selling to the media buyers because, when something's sold for like £4 or £5 free post, I can't compete with that. And I'd end up being a busy fool if I did. But I just can't seem to get that momentum back in my business. And I really don't know what I'm going to do. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. And that's a really scary thing to think about. Like, do I like even think about getting a job or something? It is honestly getting to that point. At this moment in time, I'm probably making like less than minimum wage some weeks. Other weeks is great. I've had all right sales and stuff, and it's so normal. But 2 times out of 3, it's bad, and it's not good for your mental health. It's not good for family life when I'm having to work every evening. I can't sit down and enjoy a movie with the other half. Obviously, still make time for my family and my son, and still do fun things. I still go swimming with him. Because if I didn't do that and just worked, I mean, what's the point? But thank goodness for overdrafts and I'm making almost as much money trading stuff into the media buyers at this point. It's crazy. So I'm working through my backlog. I'm not buying stuff. Maybe that's the reason why, but there's some decent stuff in what used to be decent stuff in my backlog, but yeah, I've got 800 listings on eBay and about 6,000 on Amazon between FBA and merchant fulfilled, mostly merchant fulfilled, I think. I'm pushing nearly 5,000 merchant fulfilled now. Yeah, and it's not shifting. Amazon have been absolute dicks. There's no ifs or buts about it. I will do a video about it, but they've been absolute, complete and other dicks. They've introduced systems like copyright infringement systems, which is saying, like, for example, my account is currently at risk, right at this moment at risk, because of an Xbox 360 game, some carrier command Xbox 360 game that I'd got for sale 3 years ago. They said I was infringing on Microsoft's copyright. It's a bloody Microsoft game. They made it for the 360, but they're acting like I'm some kind of like Chinese knockoff merchant making dodgy stuff. And it's something that I sold like 3 years ago that happened to still have the inactive listing up. And my account's at risk because of that. It's lunacy. They don't want the small sellers. And yes, it's so much easier to list on there. But my mental health, I can't take it anymore. I just can't take that feeling of, am I going to lose it all in an instant just because of some computer system? I had my account at risk before because I dared post something with a fucking postage stamp and not use their in-house label system. And because of that, I was low on my metrics of valid tracking numbers. It was like a £5 new DVD that I sold, and I got some stamps. I put the stamps on and posted it. And because there was no tracking number, I fell below standard. And because of that, it put my account at risk. I mean, that's just stupid. That's really, really stupid. The customer still got the item. The customer left me feedback as well. It's lunacy. It's just stupid, and it's extra stress and either on my family. And as much as I try not to have it impact family life, inevitably it does, because I end up moaning about it or, you know, somehow imparting that stress on them. And I feel dreadful for it. You know, it's not nice. I decided to be self-employed because of the freedom, because of the ability to be my own boss. But I'm starting to more and more feel like I'm not in control of my own business at all. So my plan of action that I am doing is I am changing things. I've still got media, still love media, but that can't be the way that I pay the mortgage. It just can't be. I mean, okay, maybe at Christmas things get better, but again, Amazon have shafted you on toys. They're asking for certification and all sorts of stuff like that. And with the proliferation of hobby sellers on eBay, it's making it more difficult as well. So stop copying me. I know I'm putting out videos about how to do it, but just chill out. I'm only messing. But yeah, what I'm going to do, what I've moved into, not what I'm going to do, what I'm moving into is I have started up, it was sort of kick-started last summer with the purchasing of some machinery and stuff. I will do a separate video, and I've keep talking about these separate videos, but I've started making things again, which I'm really bloody enjoying. I'm really enjoying it. Getting down the workshop, I really need to sort my workshop out. It's full of Amazon returns and just random shite. And I'm like trying to make stuff with piles of bloody DVDs and CDs that need cleaning. So yeah, I am liquidating stuff to the media buyers. I don't know what, I've got an obscene amount of decent stuff that needs cleaning. I need to like hire somebody, like not employ them, but just hire them to polish all the, I've got the equipment, but it's just got no time to do it, to clean them all up. Either that or take it all down a car boot and just say, yeah, it's this. Anyway, so my to clean pile is just thousands of titles. It's ridiculous. So I need to get that shifted. Then I've got a lot of bundle fodder, especially gaming stuff, which I was going to save for bundles, but again, I mean, it'd play, but it's got scuffs on it, which I wouldn't feel happy putting on eBay, so they're going to get taken down to the car boot for 50p and a pound each. I was sending them to CEX, but CEX have got insanely picky. So what I was doing is I was polishing stuff for CEX, and it's like, wait a minute, I'm wasting more of my time here polishing that it's worth sending it to CEX. So, you know, you only get so much time, and it's life's so short. I don't want to be stood at polishing machines, because I've got 4 polishing machines, And, you know, I can crank through some stuff, but the fluid's expensive, all that. So that needs sorting. The other issue I got is getting rid of duds. Now, I'm trying to liquidate as much as I can to the media buyers. Places like Ziffit and We Buy Books have been brilliant. They're okay with dealing with businesses. I occasionally send stuff to Magpie, but they don't like dealing with businesses and quite ban happy. So I only send bits and bobs to them, not too much, but mostly Ziffit and We Buy Books. They've been great. They've been really good. They are offering less and less these days, but, you know, I make a all right amount a month sending stuff to them just to liquidate it. If it's under a tenner in value, I'll consider sending it to them, really. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. Then getting rid of the duds, making fusion of the two. I have gone into the world of recycling. I'm recycling things to make them into products, which I will go into in another video. And I have been doing a lot of that. It involves machinery which shreds plastic, remelts plastic. It's more labor intensive. I've been suffering terribly with my back. I've just nailed it the last couple of months. Plus my lad's getting bigger, so he's getting a unit to pick up. So I've got to be careful with my back. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, really. I've been focusing on those, and also I'm trying to buy and get into listing other areas. So I'm looking into clothes and shoes. I'm looking into more sort of evergreen stuff. I'm looking into the future, thinking, okay, I've been through one recession with my business. Can I make it through into another? Obviously, there's stables like gold and silver, and I wish I had some of that like I used to, but sadly I don't anymore. But you know, jewelry sales, I've still got some bits of costume jewelry knocking around, and I've got loads of bits of clothing, t-shirts, shoes in my backlog. My backlog is just obscene. About 8 pallets full of stuff, easy, full-size pallets. It's just ridiculous. So just looking into new stuff. I've started listing on Etsy as well. I've got about, I think, 22 items on Etsy now. 4 sort of vintage bits that I've got kicking around, and then the rest is stuff that I've made. So I've been trying to explore using the little video function in Etsy. That's quite cool. So we'll talk about that again in this other video about making stuff. I'm a little bit nervous about sharing it with you lot, because obviously I appreciate some of you are just here for the eBay, here for the dickheads of the weeks, that sort of stuff. So if it's not your bag, apologies. I am starting another channel, well, I have started another channel about it. So most of that content will get moved over to there, but I will fill you all in with roughly what's going on. So yeah, my local charity shop that I used to go to quite often is closed. It closed just before Christmas. So don't go in there anymore. That was an absolute travesty. It's Bernardo's are absolute idiots for doing that. Doesn't make any sense. I could rant about charity shops for a long time. Anytime I go in charity shops is to donate. I refuse to go into another local Bernardo's, which was the one that sort of won out between which one would close. I just refuse to go in. I'm not going to support them. It was an absolute ridiculous decision to close a profitable charity shop, to leave one that wasn't profitable open, just because it was a kids one. It was because they're a kids charity. It was like an image thing. Mental. Good friend lost a job. It's just stupid. So I refuse to go in there. I'm sure there's been loads of deals, but I'm not doing it. I just refuse to. So now I've been donating to like a few other places, you know, mental health one and Salvation Army one, just because, you know, I'll pop in and have a little mooch about, bought the odd bits, but I'm not really buying anything, because one, I haven't got the money to be splashing it about, because I'm not flashing it about because stuff isn't selling. It's I know I keep banging on about it, but it's rough. It's bloody rough out there. So I know a lot of people find it tough as well. I'm not naive to the fact that other people aren't going through a rough spot at the moment. But as a full-time gig, it's worrying. It is very troubling. I just need to get that traction. So that's the plan. So it's sort of concentrate on making again, see if I can get some traction with the sales there. push forward the recycling business idea that I'm working on. Look to liquidate some stuff, especially this polishing pile. It's hard to do that though, because I know the value in some of the things, and then you think, oh well, if I just do that, and then half a day's gone and you've been polishing all day and you've not actually listed anything, so it's just stupid. Also, I've got a huge pile of stuff to trade into CEX. CEX have stopped taking DVDs where you can post, because you can post stuff to them, but they've stopped taking DVD box sets, which is a stupid decision. I understand why they would do it in terms of single DVDs, like penny DVDs. That's fair enough, but they've blanket rules, so you could have like a £100 box set, DVD box set, and they won't take it. You've got to take it into a shop, and that's such a time waste. So I need to see if I know anyone who wants to like take them to CEX, and then we split the voucher, or some kind of, you know, like some kind of thing like that, or I don't know how I could work it, and then use those vouchers to, you know, buy camera equipment for the channel or something, or a new phone or that kind of thing. I've got so much to go to CEX, it's ridiculous, because I still keep in with the wholesale contacts, and I do pop in and show my face, try and keep those connections there, but I'm gagging to downsize and get things more streamlined, but I can't be doing that if, okay, I'm listing stuff, but if it's not going out the door, then I'm not making any space, so I'm kind of stuck in this weird limbo land. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. That's sort of the plan as such. So getting back into making has been done wonders for my mental health for sure. But yeah, let me know what you've been up to anyway. I've missed you lot. I've missed making videos, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try and make some more going forward. As I said, I'll make the one talking about the recycling side of things, and see if anyone's interested. So thanks everyone for watching. Pop your comments in the comments section below, in the doobly-doo below, and yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.